Great to have you all here. A new Challenges live stream. Very excited. Are you, Kolina, are you nervous? Are you ready?
I'm so nervous about this. I was like thinking about it last night. I was like, man, why did I agree to do one in a format that I've never done before? But it should be fun. We'll do it together. But I'm a little worried about making myself look like I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I think the good news is that you don't have to like delve into any dense military handbooks or troll through some unknown source. Like, it's geolocations this month.
It's geolocations, but the format is a bit different, and I've heard people had to like rethink their approach a bit for this one. But that's exactly what we want to see, I guess.
I think it's fun. I don't think I've ever seen 3D model being given as like a geolocation challenge, because we're always looking at like a image or a video. And I think it's sometimes funny because we're like, oh man, I wish we had like a different angle or this and this. And here we do have different angles, but not the whole image. And so
let's see.
The grass is greener on the other side.
Let's see if it's a good thing, or if you'd rather want to go back to 2D images after this.
I think it's exciting. I think it's pretty novel, which is probably maybe why I'm a little nervous about it, because I was like, I've never, tried geolocating a 3D image without like maybe the rest of the image. But I think it'll be fun. I think, everyone will struggle along with me, and, it kind of, I don't say it humbles me, because I think some of the my colleagues here are incredibly good at geolocation, and I think I'm just okay by comparison. But I think it'll be fun.
All right.
I have to apologize. I have a camera here, and I don't have a camera here, but I put you guys looking here.
All good. We're going to share your screen now anyway, so we'll be a bit tinier. Can you still see our cameras now, or is it?
I can't see you guys, but I can see my screen. But I'll probably be looking at this screen anyway. This is the only thing I have up here is the page for the Bellingcat Challenges.
Exactly.
All right. So should I go ahead and try to get started, or should I see?
Yeah.
Okay. Whitewash. Am I being watched? All right. I can zoom in. Okay. I glanced at the two cameras flanking the entrance. I couldn't help but think how clean and deliberate everything looks. At least I didn't get hit by cyclists. What is the name of the quarter in which this building is located? Puzzle by Presti. So, like, instinctually, I almost want to say the French Quarter, but I know that's probably not correct. Only because I'm in the U.S., as you can probably tell from my accent. And it kind of has some of these looks of some of the buildings you might see possibly in the French Quarter. So I'm just going to go with a quick guess, even though I don't feel like that is correct. But that is not correct.
Well, we've never seen this before in the live stream.
This is a first, a world exclusive.
Is someone just like guessing? Okay.
Take a bet.
Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have the back of the building. That makes sense. This is kind of fun to play around with. All right. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is just kind of zoom in as much as I can to see kind of like what are particular details I can get from this. And so if this is a door, could I get, let's see, is there like a number I can get maybe from a door? I can maybe zoom in. It's a little finicky to play with.
Yeah,
this is something that maybe we should try and address earlier on rather than later. As I know quite a few people in the Discord, they shared that they had real issues solving with the inbuilt viewer. So that's on me. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. But we could maybe kind of go through how to grab the model out of the website and use an external viewer if you preferred, if you feel like you're being a bit restricted by this model viewer. But up to you if you want to play around for a bit. You're welcome.
Let me just take a quick look around and zoom around on this and see what I can see. And then I will go and download the viewer just in case I might be missing something. I feel like there's an incredible amount of detail here. And I'll make sure I can get at it as much as I can. This is the art of photogrammetry. Am I right? or the skill of photogrammetry. I probably mispronouncing that. I am mispronouncing that, I know.
Yeah, photogrammetry. So the challenge authors, Jay, they went around to various locations, and all of these are original creations. And I believe Jay is in the chat as well, following along.
Oh,
so
goodness.
they're here. If we get really stuck or have any contextual questions, I'm sure they'll be able to provide.
All right. Based on just what you said, though, that Jay went around and did all these models, would it be safe to assume that these are all in the same city, perhaps, at least in the same country, possibly?
That's up to you to determine how far in advance we planned this.
I am so sorry. Okay. It's weird to try to look up someone while
while he's watching.
While they're watching. Currently living, is this the right, the question is this the right person? Possibly. I don't know. Helsinki, okay. Let's see. I feel like that would the thing is, so Bellingcat Open Source Challenges. Okay. Helsinki, Finland. I don't know if this would be a thing to assume that it's Helsinki, because Jay could have done these while on vacation or visiting or anything like that. I feel like it would be easiest to do this in the city that you live in, but that's not always the case. Okay. Just something that's important for me. It's something you look at, right? It's like where the person's located. All right. I am going to then, I think this is like a number, but also could be like not a number. And I think I might try downloading the viewer. So let's go ahead and do that, just to make sure I'm not missing any important details.
I think one specifically was very useful for people to have the external viewer.
Yeah. And also we'll just try a quick Google Lens. Oh, no. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. There are answers here.
Yes, that's a tricky.
I will not click on that. That defeats the purpose. Okay. I would not look at other people's answers for that, but it's kind of interesting that that was able to come up right away. All right, and I don't trust this AI overview, so I won't even read that because I don't like relying on that because it might lead me down the wrong way. Okay. So let's see. I kind of want to try. I don't know. You guys can tell me if I'm doing something totally wrong, but I want to follow up. There's a way to 3D search, but then add a bit of additional text. Sometimes it doesn't always work. I'm debating if I should do this. I don't want the AI overview visual match. It's not doing it in window for me right now. In Helsinki. I don't want the AI. See, now it's telling me in Lima. I've actually been in this district in Lima, but
you'll be pleased to hear that Gemini's AI response was not helpful in this instance. Don't worry, you have not yet been spoiled by it.
Okay. I just, I don't like to trust it. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the downloader. I figured I could do a quick search on that.
Cool. So we could do just a quick tutorial for anyone who wants to be able to grab assets from websites. So the thing you want to do is right click somewhere on your page and open your browser's developer console. We're doing this live because this is in Safari and I don't really know Safari very well. But if you head over to the network tab, and then if you click on the first challenge in the left-hand side, and we'll get, it's preloaded. So if you just refresh the page and we can start from a refresh page. So if you do that and then press the little okay, there we go. And you'll see down there near the bottom, there's that 1.glb. So that is the request that's going off to load the 3D model from our server. And you see, as you've clicked on there, it's got the request URL in the top right. If you just grab that and paste it into a new tab, it'll download the model to your local machine. And in the meantime, I will also send. Okay, so that's the 3D model file, and then in a side channel, I've also sent a link to an online viewer, but it's called Meshy.ai online viewer.
I'll share it in
A
the
couple of links here. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. And then, ooh.
And so it's still an online viewer, but this one it doesn't put as many restrictions on how far in you can zoom, I believe. So you should be able to I hope I've suggested the right one.
Oh, I do feel like, oh my goodness, I can even get the details of the blinds. Okay, that might be a little too close. All right, wonderful. Hopefully other people who are doing this, I wonder if there's a way I can move to trying to figure out other ways to navigate using this viewer. To view what my camera is viewing.
I think right-clicking and dragging pans.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was holding down the shift button. That's what I was looking for. I think. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. How fun. Oh, what's this? I see something. Question is if I'm going to be able to zoom in enough to get at something. What does that say? That looks, is that German? It could be. I feel like this is important information. And so I might try just doing a quick Google. It says I think that's what, AITER, probably getting this wrong, but I'm just talking out loud now. BHNFOFF ST is something like that. Okay. I'm going to try doing my really poor, oh no, shoot. Try to do this side by side.
Do you speak a bit of German?
I speak no German. The only thing I know is probably that it's funny. Last night I was watching a movie. I was before I left Netflix, which was Inglourious Basterds, and I just was like, don't speak any German. I'm probably the person who speaks the second most German in my house, but that amount is still 0. Okay, let's see. I got something on there, so this is what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go if you speak German, you probably guess more what this words might be. But I'm just gonna go. Just it.
Pretty good guess.
Is it a pretty good? Based on my reviews. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. So we have I think there's this. Okay, so there is some guesses of words out here. All right, so let me go back out now to this because I feel like I got some bits of it right. Thanks for Google for doing something. Let me go back to the image of the.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm knowing I'm looking for a building that's got white. It's got whitewash. We're looking at some plants. I don't know the exact time that this was taken. How old this is. I would assume it's fairly recent. I'm going to know that this might be 1 floor, but it also could be 2nd floor. We don't know how actually tall the building is because we see part of this coming off. I don't think this is a roof, so I'm going to guess that is at least 2 floors. I do think the entrance here is helpful because it's got these 2 steps, even if things have been cleaned up. So knowing that, let's see what happens with the autopark. So this is, I go to the images here. This looks like it could be this similar. And so the question that we had on the challenge, right, was, if I go back all the way to the challenges here, let me get out of here. It says, what is the name of the quarter this building is located in? And I feel like the answer is probably right in front of me. But I don't know if this is like, if this is the building, what is the quarter that this building is in, right? Because if it kind of looks like that without, I don't know how old that image is. It looks a little different. Whitewashed, maybe that had all this graffiti before, and now it has been whitewashed, like cleaned up. So I feel like there is that. Railway. Okay. The old maybe this is the old train station building. Am I right, guys?
Yeah. Bahnhof is train station.
Bahnhof.
Okay, I see. All right. Now we got to find the quarter. All right. So let's see. If I go to the oh my goodness. Maybe this will be the way to do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh gosh. Copy. Okay, so assuming, I don't know if this is the correct spot. It's probably not, but let's see. This is the old station, this is not the current station.
This is the current station.
This is the current station. But this is the same station in the image, it's just how it looks now. How do I determine what quarter this is in? Should I just put in the spelling? Why not? Let's just guess. I don't say guess, but educated guess. It's before I just go a little crazy and be yeah. No. That's not correct. That's also not correct. Okay. So a little bit more needs to be done. Still don't know the quarter. And I don't really know like the things of what are the quarters. Oh, Hamburg. So this is in Germany. So it was but how do the Germans do their quarter system? Would that be the I'm gonna put in just quarter. I feel like I'm so close, and then you guys just want to tell me the answer, but you're like, we're gonna just watch her struggle to figure this out.
I don't really know.
There. Aha. Is this the quarter?
I was gonna say I don't really know what hint to give you without just giving the answer.
Yay! We did it. Okay.
Well done.
Great. As you can tell, I don't always do these. I'm so sorry, but I did it. So exciting. The rush, the high of it.
You
Okay.
did this for a job already, so I don't expect you to spend your free time doing more open source challenges.
All right, cool. Let's see. This one's interesting looking. All right, instant exposure, capture the moment. It's been a while since I last used one of these photo booths. The graffiti and the stickers on this one really struck me. Sadly, I don't think it works anymore. The place next to it was fun, though. Oh, and the place next to it was fun as of October 2025, but business is accessed through the nearby gate. So basically, we had to just say, like, what is the thing that's fun next to this thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really fun looking. I feel like our colleague, Michael Colburn, who's very into stickers, would also be very into it.
I've actually been here at this location.
You've been to this location?
When Jay submitted this challenge, I was like, I spent a really long time here waiting for a friend next to this exact photo booth.
Is that this? I don't know if this is cheating, but
No.
I'm so sorry for this person. You guys just have. This is the one thing that's really annoying is that clearly that was the image right there, but when I click on it, it takes me to the whole page. How far do I have to go back? Okay, because it's okay. Oh, interesting. It's in an album. Look, okay. But okay, so I do think. Let's see. I can do this. I'm so sorry to this person that I'm going through their Instagram. Oh no, I just liked it. Okay, sorry. This is a good thing I'm not on my main account. Right, guys? We're on a research burner. Aha! Okay, Hamburg. Okay, so we're still in the same city. That's good. All right. Oh, I wonder if I should try geolocating. He's wearing the same thing, so I wonder if this thing is next to the photo booth. The high research tower. I don't know if it is. I'm just kind of going on a wild goose hunt. Right? Okay. There's a park near here. Okay. So there's the tower. My guess would be is that given that this person posted 3 photos in this album wearing the same thing, that the photo booth, and he put the tower between them, that the photo booth would be near this tower, would be my initial guess based just on that, but that is not necessarily true. And there's something fun. So I'm like, what's here that's fun? Is the question. Come on, my little guy. Now, if I want to get real, like, spend way too much time, I could, like,
take a stroll.
I could take a stroll. I could, like, try to find the exact angle in which that guy took that photo, but that's also assuming that here. I could put it here and see if there is, like, a photo booth somewhere nearby. I don't know if it's like doing these challenges that kind of shows that people have different techniques in this process,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the things that I enjoy about watching people do them is like it's great to see how everyone's approach is different and how like some people start off with the details, some people start off with the reverse image search every time. Like the way that people work and the way that people narrow their search and like cut off different avenues of investigation. Like I love that. It's so interesting.
It would help if I spoke German, I think, to do these two. But maybe not. I'm going to do this as well. Let's see if I can get additional images. Because sometimes, I'm also going to put in
Someone in the chat seems to be doing challenges live with you. I'm really curious if he's able to keep up with you.
I think they had managed to do the first one before the stream started, so it might be an unfair advantage.
Let's see. Okay, so I do think that we are correct in the city. I do feel like we are in Hamburg again. We do know there's something fun nearby. It may or may not be related to this tower. Let me go back to this image here. So I don't get too down the side path here. Let me go and look at some of these additional details. We know, actually, let me try doing that download again. I'm gonna see if I can get it. There might be more details on these sides, like over here, that I just got so focused on the photo booth that I was like, maybe I should. Oh, what's actually nice too? I'm just talking out loud. You also get other angles.
Yeah, that's what we heard a lot. Hey, another challenge is right up. We heard a lot of people when they are doing reverse image search with these models, like it really depends on what angle you choose, how many results you get. So it's always good to try more angles.
It's nice. So it's definitely getting, this is definitely a photographed photo booth. We're getting multiple people who have taken this exact thing. And I'm not going to click any of the ones that say Bellingcat Challenge, because I feel like that would be too easy, obviously. That defeats the purpose.
I'm curious who the first researcher that will just take those will be.
Okay, so this
That's
person
like even a level above just guessing.
Okay, so she was visiting in Hamburg. This is probably not going to get me any much closer. Oh, wait. ASB. Seems like a park. Okay. There's something here. So I have more of the gate. It's more interesting here. We do have the ASB, which also kind of looks like the ASB here, I think. Or ASPS? All right, I'm sorry. Let me just download this. Sorry. I have like not that I have an attention thing. It's just like there's a lot of potential avenues to do this. All right. See if I can remember how to do this again. Let's go. Inspect. Let's go network. Refresh. Let's go. All right. I'm guessing it's at 2.
You got it.
Oh my goodness. Someone should pay me to do this.
And spoiler alert, the next few are 3, 4, and 5. So if you save the URL, you can avoid the.
Oh, I guess so. Okay. But the process is good for everyone, guys. Okay.
That's true.
All right. Very cool. I would take a photo at this photo booth, which also does not seem to be really working. I don't know if there is a clue here in the posters. This poster seems to be in a lot of people's images, but I don't speak German. And so that is potentially one avenue, but I'm going to ignore that avenue for now. Let's see. So we can get more detail on the sign. Enhance. Okay, that's all it'll enhance. All right, so it says ASPS and then a C. And I think that's all I can really, easily make out of this. It does see plants and some other stuff there. Come on, zoom out. Oh gosh. I hope I'm not making anyone sick by watching this. And I just struggle sometimes to get this to work well for me. Okay. No, go away. I don't want. No, go away. Okay. If it doesn't work, just refresh it, guys. On my own. No, I don't want to do any of this stuff. Okay.
Help.
Oh, no. Ah! Okay. Sorry.
I don't think we've never done like
questions.
live question and answer on the stream before.
Okay, so sorry.
Yes, at least we get some confetti.
Okay, we got confetti. I filled out the thing. All right, let's see if there's any other clues around here. So I do feel like there's some interesting nature components. I do see there's some trees here. I'm just talking out loud. There's another gate, obviously, to the side. Meryl's been there, and she's very cool. So this could be a very cool place to go visit. It's very fun. All right.
It's a pattern of the streets, maybe.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see inside this way. Let's see. I kind of want to keep looking in here just for like the details. Like it's kind of fun to look at all the details.
I do think there are some hints in there that will point you towards the city, but you've also already have an idea of what city it is, I think.
Yeah, I mean more narrowed down than Hamburg as Hamburg. Let me think. I feel like
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think most of the stickers will tell you like different things in Hamburg or different.
Oh, I do like the
someone in the
Nazis.
chat also said that for them the stickers weren't really so helpful.
This is a nice sticker here.
They are cool.
There's some cool stickers. Okay. I also wonder.
Someone in the Discord said that their approach was to find the approximate location, and then like they manually searched the zone with Street View to find the location.
Sometimes, you can just Google stuff too. Photo element. That's not what people have these kind of photos. Okay, I feel like I'm going down the wrong way doing this search. I figured it would not be the worst idea to just do a quick search. This way as well. You never know. But I do have, I have obviously found people who've been posting it. It is so fun. I have this image here, which it's interesting that I feel like this ASB is different than the what was written on this here. But maybe that's just
the sign.
This like ASB, and I feel like, let's see, business successful through the nearby gate. Okay, obviously there's something fun there. We have multiple people who have visited there, so it's enough of a touristy destination.
Someone in the Discord also said they got an idea of where in the city it was through the comments of one of those Instagram posts. But
through the comments, I haven't found someone saying something more specific through some of the Instagram posts yet, but that doesn't mean. I feel like this guy got me close-ish, because that's just my sense that at least must be walking distance to there. And so let me go back to where that was here. So this is the tower here. And then you might think, so it might be something fun within this area here. But I don't know what any of these things are. And I don't want to just like blindly guess the name of the business. So I could try to find the, there's, I see sometimes there's a value. Oh, wait.
Hey.
Wait a second. I recognize that, right?
Our challenges creator might have also been at walking distance away.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I did not expect to drop myself right down on the right spot there. Okay. So there's certainly, I think, a technique in like walking. I sometimes don't just like, I'll do this if I'm completely out of options, or I feel like it won't take me that long. Like I'm within like a block or two, just to go up and down streets. But I find that like when I'm not certain and it's pretty wide, that it's just like, is it a good use of my time? I could probably find through other searching. And then through all my other searching, I don't see it. And then I'm like, shoot, maybe I should have just done the street view option. But then it's not very exciting just to watch me go down these streets here and be like, oh, where is it? Am I going away from?
Like a hot and cold game.
Oh my goodness.
I think you're going the wrong way.
No. I'm going the wrong way? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mara. That's what I'm talking about. You're just like, it's like suffering for you guys, I think. To watch someone struggle, I assume, unless you take, I guess, joy and pleasure in watching someone struggle, then, Sure.
Especially when you drop your pin, I was really like, ooh, it's exciting. And you're like,
Okay. Well,
Want
there
to
was,
say it.
two options. There was more than one option, actually. I don't know if I can Google. No, I can't go down that way. All right, so this is this way. This is kind of fun. Oh, what? Fantastic. Okay, this looks like it, guys, right? It looks like something, or at least I'm close to it. I see a gate. I see this top thing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Exciting. All right, what is this? What is this next to it? Schrodinger's cat. Okay, no. Right in front of a tree. Thank you. City kids. Maybe it is Schrodinger's. Let's try. Okay. What business is? Let's see if I can go see SCHRODINGERS. No.
At this point, we discover the editorial decision that I had to make. Usually the website's pretty good at being flexible with answers, but...
yeah.
Will it do it if I do that? Yay!
Nice.
Yay! Thrilling.
Doing great.
Okay, cool. How are we doing? We're working our way through it. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. All right.
Yeah. Take a break. Refresh.
I know that this is not going to be in where I'm about to say it is, but I'll say in Puerto Vallarta, there's a series of statues that look very similar to this, that are kind of this sort of same look. They just kind of remind me of these statues I see on the boardwalk in Puerto Vallarta. It's not exactly it, but it has a similar thing. Okay. Patina pattern, tortoise tassel tail. While waiting for my new glasses to be ready, the statue grabbed my attention. Design is very peculiar. It's a strange humanoid figure playing a trumpet, and there's not a bird on the edge. What is the sculptor's name? My gosh, what if it was the same sculptor of those pieces in Puerto Vallarta? Would that be funny?
Worth a try.
Would that be that's an unanticipated way? I doubt it. I'm just saying that it reminds me of it. Gosh.
I think it's the most satisfying geolocations when it's somewhere you've been and just recognize. It's like, yeah, okay, I know what that is.
Right, so we not just need to find stuff about this particular statue, but we need to find the name of the sculptor. I'm going to ignore that. Let's ignore that. Okay. So we see a few of these. So let's go to...
For this one, for the reverse image search, I saw someone on Discord say that it depended on where you are based, like with a VPN. Suddenly they were able to find it in one reverse image search, and for some people it didn't show up at all.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that's a good tip to change your VPN. You clearly are in a very...
Let's see. I feel like that's too easy if I just pop it in there and then it's... That was a little bit... But, okay, hold on. As a side note, so here's something I'm thinking, completely crazy. Let's go to...
Let's see, yeah.
And I think there's some statues here. Actually, let me go to I'm not completely crazy. I will show you the statues. There's interesting. Hold on. Let's see. Puerto Vallarta statues boardwalk, maybe. I wonder if it'll come up. These ones. This is what it reminded me of. Because of this weird color trumpeting.
Slightly surreal bronze.
This is what it reminded me of. So I don't think,
I get why.
It's got flavors. It's not the same person. The Malcolm. Okay.
It's also a great 3D model. Just to I think of all of the models, it's my favorite one. It's I don't know, otherworldly.
I like it. I dig it.
Jay also said it was fun to make in the chat. So
all right, a rustic structure stands by itself. We're walking in a forest. I stumbled upon this wooden shack rising out of the ground. What on earth is it? On which island is this structure located? Oh, okay. Difficult. What island? Okay, I have no idea about the size of this structure. Like, I don't know if this is like a foot tall or like 50 feet tall. Like, how big it's can a bird fit in here? Can a human fit in here? I don't know. Interesting. Just on the so I'm going to assume basic 2x4 size. Maybe not.
There's also a cool lesson in photogrammetry here as well, which I saw some people talking about in the Discord, which we'll just go without the gate because I think it's a really useful tip for anyone working with photogrammetry, is that bear in mind the model is built from the perspective of the person that does the scan. So, you know, if something's done by a drone, you'll get view shots, like viewpoints all around it. But here, if we assume it was done with a phone on the ground, it means that the top of the model won't exist. So,
well, it would exist if it's a really small structure.
It would exist if it was a really small structure. Oh no!
But I don't know how Jay did if Jay did them by hand with like a device. I don't know if they did use a little drone. Who am I to say how they did this? Okay. What was the? I'm going to download this one again. I'm going to keep using the little thingy, and I know that it's 3, but I've
I love it. I dig it.
It's really useful.
It's a really useful tip for folks who are like interested in grabbing images, video, like segments or models, any resources that are loaded by a website, to use the network tab. Because often you can just get the file directly, and that's great.
All right, we're gonna do this. All right, and then, we're gonna close those. Did I accidentally close my viewer as well?
You're still here.
Yeah. What was the name of the viewer? Meshi, was it?
Let's just hope it doesn't make you answer a load of questions again.
Okay. Also unanticipated. All right. Nice. All right. So I see. I'm gonna look at the ground first. Oh, all right. Sorry. All right. So we know this is on an island per the prompt. Is there anything useful here? There's something there, something man-made there. We're very detailed here. Zoom out, 2 out. All right, let's see, let's look at the front. Is this for birds or some small creature? I feel like it feels like I can go in here like this. It's very fun. Okay. But it's empty. So this seems like this might be, something that was for a small animal or some device, something interesting, something very obviously intentionally, some maybe food dispenser, thing. I don't know, for a creature, based on my guess. It is an interesting structure. I could see why they chose to capture it, because it is intriguing and it's not typical. And I feel like if I were to just do a Google Lens on it, it would get me probably not very much. Yeah, this is what I anticipated. It gave me something that's similar to the object, but not maybe that object itself, because it looks similar enough. And I think even if I were to go and do different angles, which is sometimes the issue with reverse image searching, I find, depending on what you have, that there's like an object in it, it'll want to find that object, like that piece. Oh, it's got some interesting stuff like the home that Baba Yaga lives in. It's kind of fun. I don't know why that came up on this angle, but not the other ones. What a black box it is for there. So I'm just wondering, it's always a good practice just to do. But I find that this is probably not being very successful. I could try to switch my VPN to Germany. Should we do that?
Raster.
Now this is a classic thing that happens at Bellingcat when we switch our VPN around, forgetting that we're also on a live call. In this case, even a live stream. I'm glad that we just have frozen cocoa there and the image is still there, because I know that when I was like having a look around this model, this was, I think, the first model that Jay sent through, and I had so much fun just like looking at the wood grain texture, and like looking at all the different places that like there's interesting wood grain and things.
Oh, I think I lost you guys there for a second.
And you're back, Coco. Hello.
Welcome. Hello. How long have I been gone?
Since you changed your VPN and your connection to the stream.
I didn't think about that. I'm so sorry. I am now back I am in Germany now. So sorry. I didn't even think. I just kept muttering to myself. So sorry. Okay. I'm now in Germany. I don't think it's going to change. It didn't really change my results too much. But I'm thinking, let me just look, because it says island, right? And I wonder if it's worth just kind of looking at force. So I have a couple key notes. So we have Hamburg here. I don't know if this is also still in Hamburg. I don't know if these would be considered islands. Maybe that's a very generous term to call this an island. But I wonder if these would be considered islands. This would be considered an island. And I wonder, given that the first two were located in Hamburg, we didn't actually get to the geolocation necessarily of the sculpture, but I wonder, you could just like brute force it, which is not very exciting, right? I guess just start putting in names of islands, which is one way to solve it. But here, like in practice, that doesn't really work, because you need to actually know where it is, right? Here, you're just there's no like solution, immediate answer of like, oh yes, you got it right based on your guess, right? So I feel like that's not going to be the strategy. It is a strategy to solve this, but not for geolocation itself. Okay, so
a cursory Google estimates that there's between 100,000 and 600,000 islands on the planet.
You could brute force it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it would be efficient. Well, you would go outwards, right? You would have like, if it's from Hamburg, you wouldn't start putting in like Hawaii or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be great if the answer was Hawaii now. I would enjoy that.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any additional clues on this. There may not be. It looks just like wood grain. It'd be nice if there was like a name of something on here.
I think maybe Galen, did you catch what Galen said about the perspective of making a 3D model?
Oh, that it was about. This is probably about my size then, right? That in a sense, or no, not because the blah, blah, blah. Galen said that like essentially it has to be handheld, and that you don't have the roof and top bits unless you have a drone. But here we have the top bits of the inside of this, I assume.
The texture underneath and the texture inside are identical.
Oh, I don't know if I would have picked that up.
Mm-hmm.
Was that an artistic choice to fill it in?
It's a consequence of the model and the textures. So if you think you just get like you get a surface, a thin surface that moves in 3D, and then you stick a texture onto it. So if they'd scanned, so in the same way that like the left wall is different to the right wall, because they've got separate scans of each, when looking from above, it looks the same as the bottom, which means that one of those wasn't scanned as part of making the model. So you've got an incomplete image of this.
How tall is Jay?
Hope he replies in the chat. This is exactly the kind of contextual questions we can ask him now.
Okay, interesting. So this is about then possibly larger than human size with that information.
I think that's a reasonable guess. I actually don't know how big it is, but I'm confident that it's above person height.
Above person height. This is good. It makes sense once you explain it. And this is the beauty. I'm learning something new today. I've done very little. By very little, I mean zero work with photogrammetry. So this is all fun. I'm kind of wondering if I should start like just kind of like do this to my dog. Can I just like scan my dog and hold still? Okay. I'm getting distracted now. I'm just like looking and playing with this. It's just kind of fun.
It is fun.
There's so much great like wood grain, and I don't know. I enjoyed it.
This seems like something I would see like also like in a video game too. Like this would be like an object that you would create like an app, like an asset or something like that you would put into a video game, which that you could then use. This is what it kind of also reminds me of. Like if you were playing The Witcher, you would see this as an object. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think what would be my next strategy, considering this is maybe I can do. There's, here's the hard part. So I want to make assumptions about things, but sometimes the assumptions kick me in the butt. Wooden shack rising on the ground. What is it? Which island is the structure located? In a forest. What? The thing is, I actually just don't exactly know what the structure is for, and I feel like that would help, but maybe it doesn't.
Jay says he's 1.74 meters, by the way, in case that helps.
American. Hold on. Okay. All right. So Jay's taller than me. Let's see. I am 1.6 meter, if that helps. Okay. Thanks, Jay, for sharing your height. Let's see. Okay. I kind of want to start. I always like a good Google search on things. Let's see. I don't know. No, I don't even know what words to use this.
Yeah. I did see some people in the Discord saying that that's how they found this one, just by Googling. Some search. I don't know what exact search terms they use.
Let's see, wooden structure on pole in forest, Germany.
I would suggest drop the Germany keyword.
Okay. There was one other country that came up from Jay's website, which might be helpful here, as we have only 7 more minutes, I think.
Oh gosh! Oh no, I'm on a time crunch. Okay.
Don't get stressed.
Let's see. Well, I don't need to do housing. Was it? Interesting. This one looks fun. Now, okay. This is what are these? They're like interesting.
Is there like bird sounds in the back of your audio, Kolina?
I doubt from where I am. Is it Galen? Do you have birds near where you are?
Maybe the birds are coming from the 3D model. I don't know.
Where are the bird sounds coming from?
They are here, right? Maybe from the
Google.
Google. For the searches you're doing on Google, it looks like.
Okay. Wooden structure. Let's see. On pole in forest. Nope, not forest. There's some things here that kind of remind me of that, but like these hunting cabins, I guess. But like I wouldn't want to do it on a singular pole. I don't say small. Let's see. Wooden structure. Let's see. No, not cabin. On pole. Let's see. Wooden, maybe box. Are these getting to it? It's not like I'm just getting birdhouses. If anything, I'm just trying to get, but I don't know if I should do like minus bird. Like it could be for a bird. All right, if you guys had any other hints on this.
Yeah, someone said check where the author lives. It's in the same country.
So it was, okay, so we were thinking it was Helsinki is what we were thinking, right? Did I put Norway? That's embarrassing.
I think also lots of people had a bit of difficulty with this. Like people said they weren't able to get onto the right track without Google Lens. And even then, like as we've seen, it's so arbitrary when you get a match and when you don't. So I think this is a kind of one of the challenges that's a bit like bottlenecked based on.
Yeah, I think this is one of those that I would just keep trying terms. And I've put myself in Germany now, so what I would do, it would disconnect me for a little bit, but I would switch myself to, if I knew for sure that it was Norway, I would.
And you're back in Norway. You've transited from Finland again.
Oh my gosh. How did I do that? Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep doing that. Not just because I think all the Nordic countries are the same. I don't think that. Okay. Oh, wait. What's that one? Is this? This looks quite similar to that. And you know what? There was that like bit that I saw that looked like a man-made object that surrounded it. All right. So wait, our question was, what island is the structure located? Okay. If this is the open air museum.
2 minutes. This is getting really exciting.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna finish everything in time.
No, but this is yeah. Great.
I'm visiting a good friend in Germany. Okay. We strolled in a monastery with a vibrant red and white facade. Okay, red and white facade, statue, cross, keep close. Okay.
This shows determination.
Okay. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do this.
I would just be like, 4, great.
These guys look very similar. Okay. Is this it? Where is this? Okay.
When trying to do this one, I discovered how similar so many statues look.
Yes.
Like old dude with a cross, slightly eroded, badly weathered.
The angle of his head fits this.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. Germany monastery red and white facade. What if I can just do German monastery red and white?
I'm gonna have to be real strict with you on the time, I'm afraid.
No, I feel like I could do it. I could do it, but okay. I know we're at time. But oh, what was the name of the first abbot of the monastery too? Okay, this will probably take me a second. I know we're at time now, but 4 out of 5, not bad. I'll take that.
Great score. I think it's very impressive, and it was super fun to see you do it as well. Did you enjoy it as well, or was it as scary as it could be?
I enjoyed it. I think people were hopefully patient with me. I feel like it'd be really embarrassing if we did just like if I did the 2D images, and I was really struggling with that because they're like, come on, you're definitely supposed to know that. And I think it was fun to do. But I think the objects, I kind of just like playing around with them. So I think I kind of got distracted just by wanting to take a look at them because they're very fun.
Yeah.
Cool. So I thought it was nice. I thought it was novel. I really like this because, like, for this statue in particular, is that people may have taken the pictures of the statue from different angles. And so it's really helpful to even have the entire statue to confirm if this is the correct statue. We also have the other things I would just note that I would do is look at the cobblestone because that's like an unchanging component to verify if this is like the right statue as well, even if the statues look similar, so that the stone, because the plans might change over time, but these pavers would not, in addition to this. So I think I might even just do this on my free time, figure this one out.
You can join us in the Discord channel to share your approach for that one if you want.
Hopefully people weren't making too much fun of me, watching me struggle and figure it out, and just making me make blind guesses of what quarter. Like, obviously it's the French quarter, guys. And it's fun. I would do this again. I hope everyone else enjoyed me struggling.
I think people really enjoyed it. And thanks so much also, Jay, who's watching, for making these challenges. They're very cool.
Jay. I appreciated these. They were very, very fun.
And and hope to see you next time at the challenges. We have new ones coming in 2 weeks already, so be ready. And thanks, Kolina, for joining today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
See you soon.